What's going on, everybody? Anthony here from Firearms TV. Don't adjust your computer screen. It is pitch black in my room, and with good reason. I decided that I wanted to pick up a tactical light for my handgun, and what better way to demonstrate it real fast than in a pitch black room, which is how it's going to be at 3 o'clock in the morning, should, God forbid, anybody ever break into your house and you actually have to use your home defense handgun. There was a lot of debate in my mind about what kind I wanted to get. I think I made a really good choice. Let's find out. Welcome to Firearms TV. God, that's bright. Alright, well, now that I'm pretty much completely blind in one eye, welcome to Firearms TV, everybody. So as you can figure, I picked up a tactical light today. There's some debate about whether or not you think you should use a tactical light in a home defense scenario. For instance, you turn on your light, all of a sudden the bad guy knows exactly where you are. Well, let's think of it like this. If you can see the bad guy, don't use your tactical light. If you're not comfortable doing that and you have to hit him with some sort of light, it's better to be part of the haves than the have-nots. Let's put it that way, okay? For safety's sake, I do think that you should have a tactical light at least accessible to you, whether it's handheld or one that's going to mount right on the rail of your handgun, or whatever your home defense gun is. You can mount it on your shotgun or your AR too. But let's get right down to it. There were a couple different models that I was looking at. I was looking at some from Streamlight. I was looking at some from Crimson Trace. There's 4 or 5 brands that I was looking through. The one that I finally decided on was the TLR-1. You might be saying, Anthony, why the TLR-1 specifically? Why not the TLR-2, 3, 4, whatever? Well, there's certain different factors that went into the decision that I made to get specifically this one. Well, let's start at the very beginning. If you're going to have a tactical light, the object is to be able to see your opponent, the person you want to see. While the 3 and the 4, while they're definitely smaller than this guy, they basically come to about here. It's this whole thing just shrunk down. What you're really doing is you're sacrificing power, you're sacrificing candelas, you're sacrificing lumens. The 3 and the 4, they both have 125 lumens, which is not bad at all. There's absolutely nothing wrong with 125 lumens hitting you in the eye. It's never a good day. Both have 5300 candelas as well. Candelas meaning the power of the beam, specifically the lumens, the brightness. Yeah. The Crimson Trace one, which is really small, which I really liked, 90 lumens. You'll be able to see. It did display a little bit of a yellowish light, which I didn't like. Might have just been the model, I don't know. But I didn't love it. The specific reason why I got the TLR-1, while it is a little bit bigger, and I'll show you on my handgun in a little while, I don't sacrifice any power or any brightness. This one is a TLR-1S, so it does strobe. It has a strobe effect on it. But what it does have is 300 lumens and 1200 candelas. The battery life is also better. You're looking at like 2.5 hours of continuous battery. Not that you're going to leave your tack light on for 2.5 hours, but it's nice to know. I plan on switching the batteries out, win, lose, or draw, for better or for worse, every 6 months anyway, just to be on the safe side. But at the end of the day, you definitely want to be able to see the target that you're trying to acquire. This light is bright enough that should you hit him in the eyes with it, he's going to be, or she, is going to be completely disorientated, not have a clue where you are, because once that light hits you, it's just a big, bright, white light. How do I know? I just hit myself in the face with it, and it does not feel good. So you could definitely do worse than picking yourself up a TLR. It's not like I get any sort of credit from the company for mentioning them. I just think it's a really nice product. I'll show you right now how it looks on the handgun. So this is how you basically put the tack light onto the handgun. Very, very easy. We've seen this guy before. This is my FNX 40 caliber handgun. Sake of argument, you can see there is no magazine. And let's pop this bad boy open. We can see that the chamber is in fact empty. That right there, empty chamber, empty handgun. way the TLR mounts to the handgun is basically by loosening up this thumb screw right there, this guy right here, and you'll be able to pop it right on, just like that. That is mounted, and then you basically tighten down that thumb screw, just like this. Let's get it on camera. Boom. Just like that. And this is mounted. It's actually not even wobbling. Super tight, right on there. Alright. Your finger should be indexed up high anyway, whenever you're holding your handgun. Your flip is right there. And you can go down, and the light will stay on. Or you can hold it up, and you can have it at your discretion when you want it to go off. Just like that. Flick, off. On, off. Or it'll just stay on. Alright? Now, to give you an idea of how bright this is, I'm still actually seeing little spots from when I hit myself in the eye with it. It does not feel good. So you could definitely do worse than getting yourself a weapon-mounted light. Like I said, it's better to be part of the haves than the have-nots. If you have the opportunity, pick one up. Be safe. You only get one shot, at defending yourself or defending your family, defending your children. If you're put in that type of situation, God forbid I never am. But if I ever am, I want to make sure that I have all the tools necessary to make sure that outcome comes out best for me. Let's put it that way. So, again, I'll leave it up to you. It's not something that you have to buy, but I do recommend it for any sort of home defense need. If you have any questions, if I missed anything, please leave a comment right down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. So far, there's been a great response to the channel. Hopefully, it keeps on going. So, yeah, inbox me, comment, thumb up the video. Let's get a little popularity out there. Have a safe night.